press right through. Every hard breath got a sharper truth. I don't chase hype, I chase that bird. Every lost round was a lesson learned. Cold eyes locked, no wasted sound. I don't look up till the weight comes down. Count it down, feel the floor ignite. No weak thoughts in the room tonight. If I fall once, I rise up twice. I paid for strength with a savage price. Blood in the countdown, fire in the veins. I don't back off, I don't feel trained. Blood in the countdown, louder than fear. I was built for the fight right here. Go, 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 go. I don't fold. Go, go, go. Heart stays cold. Go, go, go. I don't fold. Heart stays cold. I don't need perfect, I need one more. Let the sweat hit heavy on the floor. Every weak voice gets drowned by the bass. I see no finish, I see my place. Grip like steel, jaw locked tight. Dark in my lungs, but my eyes got light. I don't pray for easy, I pray for grit. Don't mean more pain, I was made for it. No retreat, no excuse, no soft way out. I choose the bruise. Blood in the countdown, fire in the veins. I don't back off, I don't feel change. Blood in the countdown, louder than fear. I was built for the fight right here. Go, 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 go. I don't fold. Go, go, go. Heart stays cold. Go, 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 go. I don't fold. Heart stays cold. Three, two, one. Still not done. Give me the pain, give me the pressure. Fuel for the fire, fire, fire. Fuel for the fire. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every hard day got a place in me. Every lost fight put a taste in me. I don't run from what made me cold. I turn that hurt into something bold. No smooth line, no clean way out. I learned to breathe when the fear got loud. Every bad thought tried to pull me low, but I fed that flame and I watched it grow. More pain, more power, more weight, more fire. When they said I'd expire, I made fuel for the fire, fire, fire. Fuel for the fire, bring that heat. I don't fall when the bass hits deep. Fuel for the fire, load that pain. I turn every loss into raw gain. Fuel for the fire, no backing down. I rise harder when they count me out. Fuel for the fire, one desire. Everything hurt is fuel for the fire. I don't need comfort, comfort lied. Told me stay safe while my dreams died. I need that pressure, I need that test. I need that burn sitting on my chest. Every scar got a voice in the room saying go harder, make it bloom. I don't waste pain, I make it move. Every hard rep gives me proof. More pain, more power, more weight, more fire. When they thought I'd get tired, I made fuel for the fire, fire, fire. Fuel for the fire, bring that heat. I don't fall when the bass hits deep. Fuel for the fire, load that pain. I turn every loss into raw gain. Fuel for the fire, no backing down. I rise harder when they count me out. Fuel for the fire, one desire. Everything hurt is fuel for the fire. Feed it, light it, lift it, fight it, burn it, earn it, break it, turn it. Fuel for the fire, bring that heat. I don't fall when the bass hits deep. Fuel for the fire, load that pain. I turn every loss into raw gain. Fuel for the fire, no backing down. I rise tell who's dangerous by how calm they sound before impact. Slow inhale to a wolf-type jaw, no wasted motion, no broken law. Every step measured, every eye scans more. I don't burst early, I wait for war. Sub-bass creep like a thing unseen, under the floor with a black machine. No loud flex in the way I lean, real danger always moves more clean. I learned control in a colder place where hunger sat with a patient face. Now every set got a hunter pace, and the beat get red before they raise. Hands on iron, pulse down low, still as winner before the blow. Then that kick drum land and the whole room know there's a reason predators move so slow. No rush, no waste, no mercy in the timing. Predator breath, cold and deep. I don't chase noise, I stalk with sweet. Every move land with a purpose, yeah. By the time you notice, it's over yet. Predator breath, steady flame, no loose raging, no cheap aim. When the room turns tense and the low notes spread, that's the sound of instinct fed. I know the taste of a starved out climb, where progress crawl 1 inch at a time. Built my nerve in a thin gray line, and my presence alone feels weaponized. No random grind in the work I do. Every session got a sharpened truth. Every scar still visible through the proof, like claw marks on the steel roof. The bar gets heavy, I lock in more, not because I'm mad, because that's the law. Every rap another open door to the part of me I was hunting for. I don't need a crowd to feel alive, I need resistance and a heart to climb. Once the beat drops, I arrive and the whole room shifts to survival time. The loudest thing in the room isn't always the most dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Watch the stillness. Watch the stare. Watch what happens when restraint turns feral. Predator breath, cold and deep. I don't chase noise, I stalk what's weak. Every move land with a purpose set. By the time you notice, it's over yet. Predator breath, steady flame, no loose raging, no cheap aim. When the room turns tense and the low notes spread, that's the sound of instinct fed. I don't need to prove I'm dangerous. The room figures it out. Cold mind, hard path, warpath calm. Yeah. I don't need a rage to prove that I'm strong. I got that calm that can carry me long. That blacked out focus with the blaze that's there. That kind of danger you can feel in there. Warpath calm, not panic and rush. Not cheap, loud heat in the blind head crush. Just a measure step with a heart full flame and a disciplined soul that can hold full pain. I've seen hot men break from the weight too fast. All noise, no spine, no roots to last. But I built mine slow in the colder way. Through the dead hard nights and the stripped down days. Now the baseline cuts like a low steel saw, and the kick drum lands like a pressure law. I move too exact for a weak man's drift. When the room gets tight, I don't lose my grip. Hold that breath, hold that line, stay off force at proven time. Warpath calm, eyes on steel, I don't lose shape when the pain gets real. Warpath calm, still move hard, I keep that fire under full control and guard. Warpath calm, no wild break. I take that pressure and I make it shake. Warpath calm, still precise. This how I turn dark into device. There were years I lived too close to the edge, where one wrong thought could've pulled the ledge. But I learned to breathe through the brutal weight and keep my form when the stakes ran late. That changed everything in the way I move. Put black calm depth in the things I prove. Now when the body burns and the lungs go raw, I don't panic once I apply that law. One more rap with a dense set gaze, one more step through the dragon haze, one more fight when the room says fall. Warpath calm and I take it all. This is not about flash, this is built in cold. The kind that survives under overload, that kind of gets cleaner when the pressure peaks, that kind of gets sharper while the weak turn weak. Cold breath, heart just still calm, still best. Warpath calm. Eyes on steel, I don't lose shape when the pain gets real. Warpath calm. Still move hard, I keep that fire under full control and guard. Warpath calm. No wild break, I take that pressure and I make it shake. Warpath calm. Still precise, that's how I turn dark into device. Cold mind, hard path. Warpath calm. I was born to endure, not break, not break, not I know what it means when the roads stay long, when the legs go weak, but the mission stays strong. When the chest feels tight and the room goes dim, and you still gotta find one more breath within. That's endurance. That's the code I keep, not cheap, loud talking and flashy sweet, but the slow hard grind through a blackout face till the soul grows thick and the eyes don't craze. I was born to endure all the dead cold drag, all the stacked up pain in the sandbag lag, all the nights with no light, all the days run rough, all the moments you think maybe this is enough, but it never is. Not for me. I got too much war in the energy, too much proof in the scars on the back and hand to let one more weight make me less than a man. Endure that burn, endure that strain. That's how weak blood turns to flame. Born to endure, still won't crack. I carry that pressure and still attack. Born to endure, still stand straight. I was made for the burden and all that weight. Born to endure, no soft bend. I keep that form to the bitter end. Born to endure, still rise hard. I turn survival into an art. I remember the times when the body near quit, when the breath got short and the eyes half shut, but I found that place under all that pain where the will stay strong and the mind stay trained. Now the bass hits deep like a trench run drum, and the whole room know what I become. Not the one that ran from the heart made test, but the one that got forged, never heard the best. I don't need easy roads to prove that life. I need one more hill in a brutal fight. Need that final stretch when the soul gets thin and the true heart self comes alive again. That's endurance, that's that black calm law that don't need praise and don't ask for more. Just takes one more step through the dragon bruise and keeps on going when there's more to lose. Endure, don't drift. Hold, don't slip. Still attack, born to endure, still stand straight. I was made for the burden and all that weight. Born to endure, no soft bend. I keep that form to the bitter end. Born to endure, still rise hard. I turn survival into an art. Born to endure. This wasn't given, it was stacked, stone by stone. Stone by stone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Basement nights with a freezing floor, dreams in the chest and a splintered door. No one clapped when I wanted more, just echoes on in a private war. I laid one brick with a busted hand, another with rage I could barely stand. Every setback turned into a plan, every scar became part of the brand. No silver line, no lucky break, just long dark roads and a will awake. Every blade I lifted, every risk I take taught me what pressure is soaking tape. Now the bass hit heavy in the roof I'm on, but I still remember remember the nights alone. That's why my voice sound cut from stone. I built this rise with a spine full grown. No shortcut, no crown by chance, only waiting repetitions. Stone by stone, I built my throne. Out of hard nights, nobody knows. Every crack got sealed with force, every bruise redirected course. Stone by stone, from dust to flame, I earned the right to say my name. When the whole world shakes under what I've grown, remember, I built it stone by stone. Now every room with a sub-bass roll, like the sound of revenge with a heart and soul. Every data from the past went cold when I walk back in with the back like steel. No handout, voice in the throat. I own no fake gold in the life I've shown. Every line I spit got marrow and bone. You can hear the miles in every tone. There were nights when the tank ran dry, when the mirror looked back with a dead man's eyes. Still I rose before the sun was high and taught my weakness how to die. So when I stand in the floorboard bend, no, it didn't happen at the finish line. This was carved through loss and time, one hard layer at a time.
Nothing sudden, only pressure, repeated until it became power.
Brick after brick, scar after scar, set after set. That's how dynasty starts. Stone by stone, I built my throne. Out of hard nights, nobody knows. Every crack got sealed with force, every bruise redirected course. Stone by stone, from dust to flame, I earned the right to say my name. When the whole world shakes under what I've grown, remember, I built it stone by stone.
No shortcuts in this sound, only structure.
Shock hits, I stay up. Let's go. Yeah. I know that feeling when the whole world swings, when the floor turns strange and the chest plate rings, when the pressure lands like a blunt force wave and the wheat lose shape in the moment they cave. But I built for impact and the storm run dark, built for the hit that can split a heart, built for the seconds where the room go blank and you either stand or your spirit sink. I don't break easy when the blow comes down. I square that spine and I claim that ground. Every scar I got from a past hard drop made me more exact. When the next hit shock, now the bass rolls in like a seismic wall and the whole room leans. When the kick drums fall, I don't run from force, I absorb that strain, then I rise one more with a harder frame. Shockwave, chest tight, still breathe, still fight, stand through the shock, still won't fold. I was built for the pressure and the cold. Stand through the shock, still stay tall. I don't lose my shape through it all. Stand through the shock, eyes stay clear. I don't let collapse move in here. Stand through the shock, still attack. Every hard hit puts more force in the back. There were times life landed with no warning shot, no slow approach, just a dead stop drop. But I learned from each one how to hold that breath, how to keep one line through the taste of death. Not death in flesh, death in drive. That slow dim fate that kills men alive. But I never let that take root in me. I fought that drift till I stood more free. Now I move like a man with a shockproof chest, who can take one blow and still pass the test, who can hear that low end pressure crack and turn that danger to a counter-attack. That's the code I live when the dark gets loud. Stand through the hit and don't bow out. Let the pressure fall like a building weight. I've been through enough to dominate.
Shock, land, I hold, hit hard, stay.
Stay through the shock, still won't fold. I was built for the pressure and the cold. Stay through the shock, still stay tall. I don't lose my shape through it all. Stay through the shock, eyes stay clear. I don't but my mind ain't tired. Blood run hot like a live wire. Hands feel heavy, but the soul still bites. I don't leave till I kill this fight. No one cares what the pain cost me. No one came when the nights got ugly. So I built myself with a locked jaw. Turned every loss into raw law. I don't count reps, I count returns. Every fall taught the beast to burn. You can hear that breath when the bass drops low. That's not fear, that's the war I know. Stay back till the fear get low. I came for the last hit, I came for the smoke. Let's set war. I don't back down. Weight on my chest, still won't drown. Let's set war. Give me one more. I break through pain like a locked door. Let's set war. No soft escape. I lift that fire till my whole frame shakes. Let's set war. Let the room hear me. I'm not done till the old me fears me. One more. One more. Break it down. To build more. One more. One more. Let's set war. I need more. I don't train for a mirror or praise. I train for the man in the darkest days. When life swings heavy, I swing right back. I got steel in the spine, no crack. No mercy for the voice that quits. No deal with the weak ghost script. I don't need calm, I need control. Hands on the weight, fire in the soul. Every breath got the purpose now. Every drop puts the fear face down. I don't ask if I'm built to last. I'm proving here in the final blast. Shut it out, stay back till the fear get low. This is not a workout, this is war with my goal. Let's set war. I don't back down. Weight on my chest, still won't drown. Let's set war. Give me one more. Break through pain like a locked door. Let's set war. No soft escape. I lift that fire till my whole frame shakes. Let's set war. Let the room hear me. I'm not done till the whole me fears me. No quit, no fall, no mercy. Hardcore, no quit, no fall. One breath, more low. When my arms go numb, I still press. When my lungs go out, I still step. When the whole world says that's enough, I dig deeper and call that bluff. This ain't anger, this is discipline. This ain't rage, this is medicine. Last sec calling, I answer fast. Every hard rep buries my past. Let's set war. I don't back down. Weight on my chest, still won't drown. Let's set war. Give me one more. I break through pain like a locked door. Let's set war. No soft escape. I lift that fire till my whole frame shakes. Let's set war. Let the room hear me. I'm not done till the whole me fears me. One more. Still here. One more. Let's set one more. No fear. I don't want what I didn't earn. I don't want what I didn't earn. I want the fire, I want the bird. No fake shine, no borrow flex. I build my name through the hardest hits. Nobody sees when the room gets quiet. Nobody hears when my mind starts riot. But I still show, still press, still climb. One raw rep at a brutal time. Sweat on the floor, truth in my breath. I put old fear to an early death. If I win, it's because I bled. Every bit of power was earned in sweat. Earned in sweat, paid in pain. I don't run from the heavy rain. Earned in sweat, built in fire. Every hard day takes me higher. Earned in sweat, no fake respect. I gave my soul to the next hard set. Earned in sweat, let the whole room see. Nobody gave this strength to me. I don't chase luck, I chase that strength. I let hard work carve my name. Every closed door, every cold no, made my will turn stone cold. No excuse gets a seat in here. No weak voice gets near my ear. I don't need loud, I need true. I do what the old me couldn't do. Sweat on the floor, fire in my breath. I put strength to me. Not bought, not begged, not handed down, not soft, not safe, not lost. Now I pay, I stay, I broke through dead. Everything here was earned in sweat, paid in pain. I don't run from the heavy rain. Earned in sweat, built in fire. Every hard day takes me higher. Earned in sweat, no fake respect. I gave my soul to the next hard set. Earned in sweat, let the whole room see. Nobody gave this strength to me. Earned in sweat, paid in pain. Oh. One more set, again. They thought the silence meant I was done. Nah, I was rebuilding in the dark. Yeah, I know the sound of a door getting slammed, cold nights, no help, no blood in my hand. I know the weight of a world that doubts, that slow, that stare when the lights go out. I've been cracked by pressure, bent by strain. Felt sharp, still running straight through pain. Still I stood when the floor gave way. Still I move when the sky turned gray. No hand reached down when I hit that edge. No clean escape, no soft reset. Just one more breath in the jawline set. One more rep through the soaked up sweat. Everybody loves the rise they see. They never saw the war in me. Never saw those mornings I had to drag my soul back into life. So if I'm still here, under this load, through this fire, through this doubt, then I'm not finished. I don't quit when the world caves in. I go harder when the pain kicks in. Every scar got a reason now. Every loss built a season now. I don't stop when the air runs thin. I dig deeper, let the war begin. If I fall, I get up somehow. You can break the body, but I'm never out. I know the taste of a hopeless day when the mirror said I should walk away. When my chest felt heavy, my vision blurred, and every prayer died before a word. Still I train with the storm inside. Still I carried that fractured pride. Still I built from the dirt below, when the cold winds cut and the weak let go. No shortcut path in a life like this. No cheat code hiding inside that grip. Every ounce I got, I had to live with the same two hands and a bleeding grip. I took those failures they laughed about, turned each one to a louder route. Now when the bass hits the room, knows why I move like a man that refused to die. They could doubt, they could leave, they could talk, I still breathe. And as long as I breathe, I still fight. I don't quit when the world caves in. I go harder when the pain kicks in. Every scar got a reason now. Every loss built a season now. I don't stop when the air runs thin. I dig deeper, let the war begin. If I fall, I get up somehow. You can break the body, but I'm never out. There were nights I was down so low, no fire left to show. No big speech, no shining sign, just pure survival, one step at a time. That's the part that made me real. Not the wins, just how I heal. Not the crown, not praise, not fame, just the will to stand in the flame. I got ghosts in my ribcage still, but they move when I say they will. I got pain in my bloodline deep, but I turn that ache into discipline. So when the weight comes back again, I don't ask if I ask when, because I know what I became every time I survive that pain. Listen, this ain't about hype. This ain't about looking strong. This is for the days when your soul feels heavy, your lungs burn, your hope gets quiet, and you still decide to take one more step. That step matters, that breath matters. You are not done just because it hurts. You are not finished just because it's hard. No surrender in my bloodstream. No collapse in my command. No retreat in my shadow. I still rise, I still stand. I don't quit when the world caves in.
smoke. I come back when they count me down. You can hit me hard, but I'm never out. Not today. Not like this. As long as my heart still hits, I'm never out.
Built for the hit, built for the wait, built for the moment. They all break, built for the hit. Yeah, built for the hit, built for the hit, built for the wait, built for the hit. I don't flinch when the pressure swings. I got old pain under new wings. Every hard road tried to cut me thin, but I came back with a wider grin. No bright talk, no clean disguise, just the dark fire behind both eyes. I don't need a crowd to believe my name. I built my proof in the private flame. Step by step, I got sharp with time. No weak thoughts, crossed this line. I took that doubt, put it on the floor, then came back asking for more. Let it test my bones. I don't need comfort, I need that zone. When the bass hits hard and the lights get low, that's when the lock-in animal shows. Built for the hit, built for the grind, built with the war going on in my mind. Built for the hit, built for the pain. I don't come alive till I feel that strain. Built for the hit, built for the storm. I was not made to be safe and warm. Built for the hit, let the whole room split. I was born for this, I was built for the hit. I don't move like I'm halfway in. I go full force when the fight begins. No soft exit, no easy breath. I train like I owe something to death. Every setback put weight on me. Now that same weight looks afraid of me. I don't chase revenge, I chase control. Turn raw pressure into muscle and soul. They can talk from the side all day, but the work don't lie when the lights turn gray. I don't fake what I never earned. I carry every bridge I burn. Load it up, let the ground complain. I don't need peace, I need more strain. When the last rep tries to take my pride, I find one more lock deep inside. Built for the heat, built for the grind, built with the war going on in my mind. Built for the heat, built for the pain. I don't come alive till I feel that strain. Built for the heat, built for the storm. I was not made to be safe and warm. Built for the heat, let the whole room split. I was born for this, I was built for the hit. Hit me with doubt, I hit back harder. Hit me with pain, I train much darker. Hit me with fear, I stand up taller. Hit me with weight, I become stronger. I don't quit when the fire gets close. I don't run from the weight I chose. I don't bow when my body shakes. That's the sound of the old me breaking. Built for the hit, built for the grind, built with the war going on in my mind. Built for the hit, built for the pain. I don't come alive till I feel that strain. Built for the hit, built for the storm. I was not made to be safe and warm. Built for the hit, let the whole room split. I was born for this, I was built for the hit. Built for the hit. Built for the hit. Built for the pain. Break me once, I rise again. The concrete knows before the people do. Something heavy just arrived. Yeah. Low end, moving like a subway quake. Dust from the ceiling every time it breaks. Breath in the chest, got a dangerous weight. I don't pace, fear, accelerate. Boots on the floor with a predator step. Cold in the jaw, no room for regret. Every rep paid in the private debt. Now the room feel tension before I sweat. I came through dark with a spinal wire. No soft dreams, just a harsher fire. Every bad hand raised me higher. Now my whole cadence sounds like barbed wire. Hands locked down on a rough steel grip. Raise up high when the pressure hits. No weak flinch when the muscles split. After one more set into a loaded script.
No safe zone, no softer route. Only force finding form. Concrete post, feel the slab line jump. Every bass hit land like a riot drum. No hush left when the floorboards moan. I make dead rooms feel overthrown. Concrete post through the legs and spine. The low end pressure got a life of mine. When the weak step off and the real ones stay, that's when the whole damn block obey.
Eyes go never when the egg is thick. No panic, breath in a frame like this. Every egg got history in it. Every wound I kept turned strategic. No fake, glory in the work I do. Only long nights and the brutal truth. Built my nerve with a light cut loose. Now I carry impact in the vocal booth. Back then, silence that heavy as lead. Now the speakers crush what the doubters said. Every low note stalk like dread. And the whole room move when I nod my head. I don't need the world to understand. I just need grip in the battle plan. Once the kick lands, I advance. Let the face itself is in command.
No noise, just a deep vibration under everything.
Through the floor, through the bone, through the part of you that can't pretend.
Concrete pulse, feel the slab line jump. Every bass hit land like a riot drum. No hush left when the floorboards moan. I make dead rooms feel overthrown. Concrete pulse through the legs and spine. The low end pressure got a life of mine. And when the weak step off and the real ones stay, that's when the whole damn block obey. You don't just hear this, you brace for it. Rage with discipline, fire with control. No wasted anger, also.
I got rage, but them moves with rules. No wild swing, no reckless fool. Every sharp thought got a place to go. I put that fire in that heavy load. I don't lose my mind, I train it first. Turn every curse into clean thirst. No blind storm, no broken name, just controlled heat in the focus frame. They think rage means losing command. I make it work in my working hand. Every hard rep cuts through noise. I turn my demons into choice.
Hold that breath, lock that form. Make that anger perform. Don't let it own your soul.
Rage with discipline, control. Rage with discipline, fire with aim. I don't waste pain, I give it a name. Rage with discipline, cold in the zone. I don't break down, I build my throne. Rage with discipline, power on the skin. I don't let the dark just drag me in. Rage with discipline, let the drums hit low. I turn raw herd into controlled flow. I don't need chaos, I need one line. Straight through fear with the sharp in mind. I don't need fury to own my day. I need that work when the mood slips away. Every boom got trained by now. Every hard lesson learned to bow. I don't go far just anywhere. I save that burn for the way right there. The beast in me knows when to wait, knows when to strike, knows when to break. I don't buy loud, I fire with cold. I carry that storm like a sacred load.
Hold that breath, lock that that form, make that pressure transform. Don't let it own your soul.
Rage with discipline, control. Rage with discipline, fire with aim. I don't waste pain, I give it a name. Rage with discipline, cold in the zone. I don't break down, I build my throne. Rage with discipline, power on the skin. I don't let the dark just drag me in. Rage with discipline, let the drums hit low. I turn raw herd into controlled flow.
Not blind, not wild, not broken, not mild. All flame, all aim, all breath, all game.
Rage with discipline. Rage with discipline. Rage with discipline. Fire with aim. I don't waste pain, I give it a name. Rage with discipline. Cold in the zone. I don't break down, I build my throne. Rage with discipline. Power on the skin. I don't let the dark just drag me in. Rage with discipline. Let the drums hit low. I turn raw herd into controlled flow.
Rage with discipline. Fire with control. I own the storm, I own my soul.
Yeah, yeah. Raise my resistance. Yeah, yeah, I was raised by resistance, shaped by strain. Built my name in the teeth of pain. Every locked door, every hard no, made my backbone start to grow. No smooth road ever taught me grit. No easy win never made me fit. I need that push, I need that weight. I need hard truth standing at the gate. Push back, I push harder. Burn down, I burn smarter. Resistance made me cold. Resistance made me gold. Raised by resistance, born in the grind. I don't lose when I train my mind. Raised by resistance, built by war. The harder it gets, I give more. Raised by resistance, no soft hand. I plant my feet and I make my stand. Raised by resistance, the bass hit deep. I wake up strength that never sleeps. They thought weight was made to stop me, but every play became part of my body. Every doubt tried to close that door, I kicked it down and asked for more. No soft promise, no sweet escape. I learned to smile when the hard days ache. If it pushes back, then it belongs to me. I turn resistance into legacy. Back, I press stronger. Fall down, I'll rise longer. Resistance made me cold. Resistance made me cold. Raised by resistance, born in the grind. I don't lose when I train my mind. Raised by resistance, built by war. The harder it gets, I give more. Raised by resistance, no soft hand. I plant my feet and I make my stand. Raised by resistance, let the bass hit deep. I wake up straight that never sleeps. Push, pull, press, rise, babe. Fire, breath.
If it fights me, it feeds me. If it hurts me, it needs me. If it tests me, it frees me. Resistance never defeats me. Raise my resistance, born in the grind. I don't lose when I train my mind. Raised by resistance, built by war. The harder it gets, I give more. Raised by resistance, no soft hand. I plant my feet and I make my stand. Raised
been struck by the wave of a world gone cold, by the doubt they sell and the fear they told. But I never let the hit write the end of me. I turn every blow into energy. That's the code in the ribs, that's the law in the frame. Every bruise on the body got a right to my name. Every hard day taught me how to stand more still, how to hold that fire with an iron will. I don't flinch when the room gets tense, I don't fall when the pressure gets dense. I breathe one more time through the blacked out ache, then I rise one more inch. They can't take, now the baseline shakes like a warning sign. Like the whole floor know I'm crossing that line. From weak to force, from pain to proof, from broke down fear to a bulletproof truth.
One more hit, I absorb that strain. One more fall, I get up again.
Stronger than the hit, stronger than the pain. Every heart strike only fed the flame. Stronger than the hit, still don't crack, I come back sharper on the attack. Stronger than the doubt, I don't let pressure take me out. Still stand tall, I was made to outlast it all. I know the kind of nights that can drain your soul, make the lungs feel tight and the blood run cold. But I stayed right there with the jaw set clean, and I built that rage to a war machine. I don't carry soft in the way I move. Too much work done now, too much to prove. Every dead end road make the map more clear. Every setback put the beast right here. So when the kick hits down and the chest goes live, I remember every place I survived. And I thank that hurt for the edge it gave. Made my heart more hard, made my back more brave. Hit me once, I rise twice, burn me down, I come back out. Stronger than the hit, stronger than the pain. Every heart strike only fed the flame. Stronger than the hit, still don't crack, I come back sharper on the attack. Stronger than the doubt, I don't let pressure take me out. Still stand tall, I was made to outlast it all. Still here, still strong, still here.
One more round, one more round,
One more round when my legs feel gone. One more hit when the night gets long. One more breath when my lungs feel burned. One more lesson that the pain returns. I don't fall when the floor gets close, I get up with the darker dose. Every bruise got a name I know, every scar made the engine grow. Tell my fear you can wait outside, I got fire where the weak parts die. When the whole room starts to sound too loud, I tell you one more round. One more round, I don't back away. One more round, make the fear obey. One more round, let the whole bass pound. I'm not done till I shake this ground. One more round, one more fight, one more push through the dark tonight. One more round, no backing down, I was built to take that crown. I don't need a witness when I go this hard, I don't need praise for a battle scar. I don't need light when my mind is black, I make my own when the world attacks. Hands wrapped tight, jaw locked in, I don't look lost when the pain begins. Every hard shot that life throws first turns my hunger into something worse. Tell my doubt you can stay outside, I got steel where the old me died. When the whole room starts to count me down, I take one more round. One more round, I don't back away. One more round, make the fear obey. One more round, let the whole bass pound. I'm not done till I shake this ground. One more round, one more fight, one more push through the dark tonight. One more round, no backing down, I was built to take that crown. Round one, pain. Round two, fire. Round three, beast. Round four, I breathe deeper. If I lose, I train harder. If I win, I go farther. One more round, I don't back away. One more round, make the fear obey. One more round, let the whole bass pound. I'm not done till I shake this ground. One more round, one more fight. One more push through the dark tonight. One more round, no backing down. I was built to take that crown. One more round. One more round. Still not out, still not done. Still too loud.
Iron doesn't ask, it just waits. So I answer with wait.
I need a reason when the fire gets low. I make my own heat when the cold winds blow. No soft hands where the hard days live. I take what hurts and make it give. Every plate talk, but I talk back. Loaded up heavy on the blacked out track. No crown needed, no hair, no. Just a locked in mind and a grip like stone. I came too far to move like fear. I hear that voice, then I disappear. Only thing left when the pain is loud is the part of me that won't back down. Iron doesn't ask, iron doesn't care. It just sits there heavy in the air. Iron doesn't ask who you used to be. It only knows what you bring to the beat. Lift it, break it, own that pain. Fall once, rise with a harder name. Iron doesn't ask, so I don't explain. I put my whole life into every strain. No shiny speech, no pretty lie. Just a raw heartbeat and a focused eye. If my hands shake, let them shake with force. I don't leave the fire, I become the source. I've been outnumbered, counted out cold. Still walked in with a spine of gold. Every rep cuts what I don't need. Every hard breath turns pain to speed.
Let's talk more drive, more weight, more life. No fear, no mask, step up.
Iron doesn't Iron doesn't ask, iron doesn't care. It just sits there heavy in the air. Iron doesn't ask who you used to be. It only knows what you bring to the beat. Lift it, break it, own that pain. Fall once, rise with a harder name. Iron doesn't ask, so I don't explain. I put my whole life into every strain.
Iron doesn't ask, I don't explain. One more rep,
Through the pain.
unfinished business. I'm not done, not even close. Yeah.
I got unfinished business with the man I was, with the old excuses and no because. I got a score to settle with the time I lost, so I train like debt comes with a cost. No more waiting for the right day, no more letting weak thoughts stay. I put my hands on the weight and press. I don't leave till I clean that mess. This is more than sweat, more than sound. This is every time I got knocked down, I came back with a darker witness.
Unfinished business.
Unfinished business. I'm still here, I don't run from the face of fear. Unfinished business. One more fight, I don't sleep till I earn that life. Unfinished business. Load that pain, I don't lose to my past again. Unfinished business. Let the bass drop low, I'm not done, I'm not done, let's go. Every old failure got a receipt. Every weak promise got dragged to my feet. I don't hate the past, I make it pay. One hard set at the end of the day. No more almost, no halfway sold. No more letting doubt take control. I don't want easy, I want complete. I want that fire under both my feet. This is more than reps, more than sound. This is every time I got counted down. I came back with a darker witness. Unfinished business. Unfinished business. I'm still here. I don't run from the face of fear. Unfinished business. One more fight. I don't sleep till I earn that light. Unfinished business. Load that pain. I don't lose to my past again. Unfinished business. Let the bass drop low. I'm not done. I'm not done. Let's go. Not done with the fire. Not done with the grind. Not done with the war. Going on in my mind. Not done with the climb. Not done with the pain. Not done with the man. I'm still trying to claim unfinished business. I'm still here. I don't run from the face of fear. Unfinished business. One more fight. I don't sleep till I earn that light. Unfinished business. Load that pain. I don't lose to my past again. Unfinished business. Let the bass drop low. I'm not done. I'm not done. Let's go. Unfinished business. Still got fire. Still got weight. Still go higher. Test me. I'm pressure proof. I came through enough to know what breaks, what froze on the heat and what stands through ache, what bends in fear, what locks in steel, what survives the dark with a train set real. Pressure proof, that's the code I wear. Not no fake loud talk for the room to hear, but the kind of calm that can hold full strain and never lose line in the middle of pain. I've been weighed by days like a crushed spine, still kept one fire in the war, made mine, still kept one mission alive in the chest while the world ran cold in the room, got stressed, now my baseline drops like a pressure valve and the whole floor shakes when the drums hit hard. I don't get smaller when the force stacks up, I get more refined when the weight turns rough. More pressure, more test, more proof, more depth. Pressure proof, still don't crack. I was built for the load and the blowback. Pressure proof, still hold shape. I don't lose my soul when the walls are shake. Pressure proof, I stay clear. I don't let panic move in there. Pressure proof, still move clean. That's how I turn pain to a machine. To a machine. To a machine. I know what it means when the body says break, when the chest runs tight and the knees both shake. But I built one pace and a set of core where the will stay alive and the lungs find more. That's where I go when the sky turns black, when the kick drum lands like a sledge attack, when the room gets dense and the floor feels wrong. I plant both feet and I stand more strong. This ain't luck, this is earned hard nerve. Every inch of control is an inch I serve through the dead slow dragging the strip down nice to the fear lost teeth and the will grew bite. Now I don't fear tests, I define my worth by how I stay sharp when the ground gets cursed. Pressure proof in the blood and bone, that's the kind of truth that can't be overthrown. Test more, I rise, push hard, I don't hide. Pressure proof, still don't crack. I was built for the load and the blowback. Pressure proof, still hold shape. I don't lose my soul when the walls all shake. Pressure proof, I stay clear. I don't let panic move in there. Pressure proof, still move clean. That's how I turn pain to a machine. To a machine. Lights out. Mind locked. Blackout focus. I shut the noise off when I step in the zone. No waste of breath, no reaching for a throne. Just a hard set will in the narrow gaze. Built through pressure in 1,000 days. I know how gotta move when the room gets tight, when the fear talks loud and the pulse spikes high. When the world wants panic, I stay held still. That's the shape of force, that's a train-made will. No drift in the chest, no shake in the jaw. I don't move by hype, I move by law, by work, by reps, by the scars I keep, by the vows I made when I couldn't sleep. Now the bass rolls low like a tunnel train, and the whole floor posts with a blacked out strain. I don't need bright lights, I don't need applause. I need one clear line and the ruthless cause.
Cut the noise, kill the blur. Let the mission be the only word. Cut the noise, lock it in. That's where real wars start within. Blackout focus. I stay cold, I don't break form, I don't lose control. Blackout focus. Mind goes still, that's how pain turns into iron will. Blackout focus. No way out, every weak thought gets hunted down. Blackout focus. Locked so deep, I don't lose height, I don't lose sleep. I've seen men fall from a crowded head. Too much fear, too much noise, too much dead. Static in the mind and no grip on breath. That's how sharp men drift too close to death. Me, I learned different in the hard, slow brain. How to cut one path through a crowded brain. How to hold one target and erase the rest. How to stay all force when the world gets pressed. Every mile I make put calm in the blood. Every hard setback dragged me out the mud. Now I move like a blade in a silent room. No wasted motion, no fear of doom. I don't chase 10 things, I attack one aim. That's how names get built, that's a real man's game. And when that kick hits down in the chest plate knocks, I get more exact, I don't fear that shock. Cut the noise, kill the blur. Let the mission be the only word. Cut the noise, lock it in. That's where real wars start within. Blackout focus. I stay cold, I don't break form, I don't lose control. Blackout focus. Mind goes still, that's how pain turns into iron will. Blackout focus. No way out, every weak thought gets hunted down. Blackout focus. Locked so deep, I don't lose height, I don't lose sleep. No drift, no scatter, no weak move, nothing else matter. Head still, chest hard, blackout focus, that's my God. Blackout focus. I stay cold, I don't break form, I don't lose control. Blackout focus. Mind goes still, that's how pain turns into iron will. Blackout focus. No way out, every weak thought gets hunted down. Blackout focus. Locked so deep, I don't lose height, I don't lose sleep. Lights out. Mind locked. Blackout focus.